Welcome back to Daytime York Region. The Windfall Ecology Festival is coming up June 7th and 8th, and there are some other events that are leading up to the Windfall, the big festival at Fairy Lake in Newmarket. This segment today wraps up our Green Week, and we've had so much fun this week really talking about different ways to go green. Paul Needler is here. He's the founder and managing director for Nedco Products. He's here to tell us about the rain collector. And Joanne Nesbitt is the energy programs assistant for Windfall Ecology Center. So we've been talking about this festival all week long. We really want lots of people to come out, Joanne, because there's something there for everyone.
There is. We've got everything from education for fun education for the children, right through the adults, the homeowners, apartment dwellers. There's always something that can tie in how they can help environmentally improve the whole issue. Mm-hmm. Today we've got Paul with us. He's going to show us the rain barrel. It's always been something that people consider to be out, country, farms, they use these things. But realistically speaking, the issues of water use in the city is quite large, and these type of barrels can be used in the city quite easily. And Paul's going to tell us all about it. Okay, Paul. So who came up with the design for this?
Well, it's somebody's grandfather eons ago as far as starting the, everybody I've talked to has said, oh yeah, my grandfather had one of these barrels outside their house. But what I did is I decided to take a new modern twist on it and address several issues. Mm-hmm. One of which is, don't make it an open system, make it a closed system, because we all are concerned about West Nile right now, right? West Nile virus, mosquito breeding. Yeah. So by making this system closed, it's using a reclaimed plastic barrel. So this is a barrel that we use to transport soda pop mixtures, I guess, right? So we clean them up, and the beauty of it is sealed. So there is no collection of water anywhere. It has drain holes. The valve here even prevents mosquitoes from getting in and backing up right into the downspout again. So more or less I've taken the idea and built a kit out of it.
So would you have more than one of these in your yard? Because obviously when it gets filled with rainwater through the eaves troughs and just I guess that's the only way it fills up. Is
that's the primary way. Yeah.
We're actually looking at a picture right now of how it would be hooked up to your house, right?
Yeah, that's actually in my backyard.
Oh, nice.
That's the rain collector solo, which is what we're showing here too. And there is a twin system, which are two barrels joined together. And you can keep adding and adding. So you're doubling your capacity with a twin.
But then I connect a hose to it and I can water my plants. So if I have, because I'm not going to move this around.
You won't. It's too heavy.
It's too heavy. So I could have 3 or 4 in different areas.
Absolutely. Absolutely. What I've done is, just to show it off, is I have a twin near the garage. I wash my cars with that water. Oh. I haven't turned my tap on yet this year.
Wow.
And then I have another that I'm going to use in the flower bed. Where I'll actually end up burying a soaker hose. So not on top of the ground, into the soil, so it feeds the roots of the plants.
Oh my goodness, that's
And then
brilliant.
One in the backyard for, any of the potted plants and even the grass. I'm going to be trying out sprinklers and all that kind of stuff too. So.
Have you ever had anyone use it for a little pool or?
I haven't yet. No,
probably not enough.
You could be the person.
Well, I don't know.
Might take a while. You're praying for a lot of rain.
Yeah.
And there's another benefit to the fact of the rainwater itself. It's actually unprocessed water. Mm-hmm. It's soft water. And the fact that we use an average, it's about 60 or 65% of the water for your outdoor use. So washing your car, getting the water to your plants, and it also, because it's sitting in the barrel and it's outdoor, it's not that direct cold water coming out of the taps that's watering your plants. So it's better for the plants too.
Paul, I need you to build me a outdoor shower. And
you know
use
what?
This soft water.
You know what?
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't laugh. My uncle has these set up at his house. And he uses them for showers.
No,
One he has elevated.
Because we have a pool, right? And so it's chlorine. We just converted to salt water.
Sure.
But you want to rinse off, and so if you've got with your bathing suit on, you've got an outdoor shower.
It's no different than standing in the rain. Yeah. So there's an obvious environmental aspect where this is a type of device that can help people come off that, I don't know if they call it the grid with water, but you're coming off the strain because our supply is running out and our demand's exceeding that supply. And then there's a money factor.
Of course.
Right?
Totally.
You're billed for water you use. You're billed again for that same amount going back out into the storm sewer system so that the town can treat it. And that costs a lot. You can spend on average about a $200 bill in the summertime just keeping your grass and your gardens green.
So the different features on this, you mentioned this one up here.
Yeah, that's a valve I had to build. It's an air management valve. And what happens when the barrel's filling, it's open. So this is the open state right here, okay?
Oh, like that?
Lets
Okay.
the air whoosh out.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's going to build up pressure. But when it's full, it pops up and stays up, sealing inside. And that then fills the barrel right up, back through the hose into that diverter system, flushes the diverter system out, because you might get a little bit of grit, but it stays in there. And then comes out your downspout like normal.
If everyone had one of these, think of how much water we would be saving.
A lot.
It'd be wonderful.
Yeah, because we're just using it for our lawns, and you know, we should be using this rainwater again and again.
We're using and abusing the water when we really think there's so much around us, but if we keep putting in the toxins and so on and so forth into the water, and just using it by not turning off the tap instead, or letting it run while you're brushing your teeth or shaving, we're going to run out of good, healthy, clean water.
Yeah. So, Joanne, we have a few things to talk about.
Yes.
In regards to Windfall, the ride a bike, win a bike.
Yes. If anybody decides to ride their bike versus driving their car, public transportation is also another wonderful thing. But if you ride your bike, you can enter a contest where you can win a bike. It's a beautiful bike that has been donated to us by one of our sponsors, and of course the name is just flown out of my mind. I'm so sorry, but they're a great sponsor, and we're really, really glad to have them on board. There is a bike riding tour event going on as well, where the bikes are all going to be coming there after they do their tour, and there's going to be a nice snack in it for everybody who does get involved with that. So it'll be really, really nice.
Where am I going to park it?
You're going to park it, and we have valet parking for the bike ride.
Nice.
There's also an auction. Can you tell us about that in 30 seconds?
Yeah, we have at the cabaret itself, which is on Thursday, which is part of the Trash Fashion and Second City event. Paul has donated one of the rain barrels that's going to be up for auction, and a lot of other special events, all to do with the environmental issue, and we're glad to have everybody on board with that for us.
Wonderful.
Great.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Paul.
Thank you.
For more information, go to the website, therraincollector.ca. And more information about Windfall Centre, you can go to windfallcentre.ca. We also have some tickets to give away at the end of the show. Up next, hat time. We're talking about hats.
Big it up.
Big it up. Don't go anywhere.